Today we're gonna make two 3D models of animated birds that are gonna chill at my base under some weeping cherry and birch trees. So before we make these bird models though, let's spice up my base with some custom cherry and birch trees for them to live in. So the first tree, we need to find like good places for these because we don't want to cover everything. Okay, I would say here is a nice space for a cherry blossom willow tree. So I'm starting with some full blocks. I'm using nether bricks because first of all, nether bricks really look like cherry logs you usually got. Oh no, this is an absolute tragedy. And second of all, it offers so many opportunities with walls and stairs and even fences. Like this block is perfect for trees. So what I'm doing is I'm basically starting with the full blocks, kind of transitioned over with some walls and stairs. I'm not really sure about that. And then I'm going up with the walls. I do also want to go in a different direction with walls as well, like here, I think. Which is really hard to see what I'm doing because it's in survival. But I think at this point I can start branching out into the fences. And the nice thing is if you're standing on top of a wall, you can still jump up on the fences if you place them because you're always half slab above because of the way walls function. So I've branched out a bit to the side here. I don't know, every time I branch out to the side it looks a little weird. Maybe this here doesn't look too good. I think that's better, yeah. I don't know about the one that goes to the side though, like this one I'm not happy with. Maybe I'll just do it like this. I don't know if it's necessary to branch out to the side because every time I do it just looks weird. And voila! I actually do think this looks really cool. The tree might make a weird curvature over here. Maybe I'll make it curve in the other direction because I just noticed that it's weirdly enough just curving in one direction and then curving in the other one. So this would make more sense. But this now looks a little weird as well. Maybe I could help with stairs. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Don't be confused about the bamboo. I just noticed I don't have enough scaffolding, so planted some down. I mean, it kind of fits with my vibe I'm going for. I don't know if it's good directly in front of the door, but I can try out what it looks like with the bamboo and I get rid of it if I don't like it. Well, let's work on the tree first. Because now we finally have all the walls set in place. I want to make sure that it has leaves with my 5 scaffolding. I still have 5 crafting tables and I'm getting somewhere. I'm just gonna place around a bunch of leaves around these branches and I'm trying to make it go also to the side a lot. That's the tree for now. I think that already looks really cool. And now what I want to do is I want to go underneath, which, oh goodness, I need scaffolding now. Now or never. What I have to do is placing some hanging leaves down here to make it a little bit like a willow tree, but it's obviously a cherry tree. So I'm not gonna add any vines or like anything heavier than that, but just a little bit of like that hangy aesthetic can give the tree a really nice vibe. So let's do it, do it, do it, do it. Josie needs to do it, do it. And the first tree is done. Oh my god, I think this adds so much to the atmosphere here. Like, it brings everything together really nicely. And I think in front of the area, I'll definitely also put a bunch. I also still put a bunch inside. But like, yeah, I definitely want to do more of these cherry blossoms. But there's one other tree type I'm gonna show you guys, but I'm just gonna show you the block palette because how I built the tree is quite similar to that one. And I don't want to overstimulate with the same. I think over here, like this is almost in the water, but I don't think that's a bad idea. I'm just gonna use some of the stairs to build upwards. And then I'm gonna transition over to using a wall. So the block palette, as you can see, is mainly, I mean, we start with birch obviously, and then I'm going over to using, for stairs I'll use pale oak and diorite, and like also for texturing and mainly for the walls because diorite's the only white walls we have in Minecraft, unfortunately. The only one. So yeah, that way it's quite obvious what I have to use. So I'll go up with some pale oak fences because that's definitely the closest for a birch tree. And that's the tree without leaves, and now we're putting leaves on it. And that is the birch tree. It was quite a struggle to build, to be fair. I struggled a lot with the leaves, and it's also much larger than it would usually be. Like, this is 30 blocks. Normal birch trees apparently are around 15 meters to 20, so this is large. That's the 2 trees we made together, and the rest of the trees, which are gonna be like 3 more or something. I want to have like some in front of the entrance and one in here at the horse stable, so the horses also have a tree. Yeah, I'm gonna do that in a cozy little montage for you guys. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. So now that these are done, let's start with the 3D models. The first model we're gonna do today is a Canadian goose. Because my friend Honey Rose Squats, she suggested the mallard duck. No, not the mallard duck, the Canadian goose. She also wants a mallard duck, but that's a different topic to make. So to make it, we need to curve it a little upwards in the back area because they have like this lovely shape. So I'm trying to recreate the shape that I see from the side while I'm looking at a actual reference of a Canadian goose. And it's just gonna be some nice decoration for outside, having like some actual animals standing there, even though they're just standing there, not even moving. I guess I need to also round off the front because that goose is getting very detailed now. So that's already a lovely body shape. Let's add some legs. And we're making the feet really flat. Now let's add a long neck like this. I think that's quite a good size for it. We almost got it actually. There's just one thing, and it's the little feathers on the back. How's that? I don't know. Maybe that's better? Maybe like this so it looks like separate feathers, or we can move it like really close. I guess let's add some wings to the sides. A little box like that, and then I'll add another one. I guess I do it like this, and then I add just a little cube peeking out like this. Is that right? I don't know, it doesn't look right. Maybe just like this. We need a head, guys. We need a head. That's exactly how it's supposed to look, right? I do like it so far. I'm just gonna try and add a beak. And I want to make it pointy, so I'll make it slimmer. How's that, guys? I think I like it. I think I like it. So now, last but not least, we want to add some eyes because we want to make sure, first of all, pixels sometimes aren't enough. And second of all, if we want to make the silly goose blink, we also need to add another layer to that. So the goose needs the eyes on the side. That looks really like a silly goose. I don't know if I want to rotate the neck a bit, because I could, but if I really did that, I would need to add some straight ones too. Is that cooler? I think that's cooler. Okay, our duck is done. Now, in order to make her blink, we need to add another cube, move it right in front of the eyes, and then we make it 1 pixel. And then we copy it to the other side. So let's now work on the texture. So as a base color, we use like a creamy white-ish color for the shading mainly, because we'll be starting with the white parts. I'm just dyeing everything that color. Besides the eyelids, as you can see, they're not, but I can turn them off for now so you don't see them, because these are for the animation later. So then I would go with like a lighter color, and I hue shift a bit to the yellow. And I take the smooth brush. I will make it a bit less opacity, and then we can have this very soft, very nice. So the white parts will also be like at the bottom of the goose. Now let's work on the brownish color. So I'm gonna pick like a nice brown. Oh yeah, that's good. Now that we got the brown, I need to include like the black, like really close to black color. I will go hue shift a bit more in the red, and I'll go in the like very dark corner here, but a bit grayish. 100% opacity and paint the neck. And now I can already see it's not grayish enough, so I'll go more in the gray direction. We want it to be really gray, like this. And I'll look for these spots where it's actually gray. Over here, like on the tail, we might need to transition over, so I'll go with a lower opacity and I'll paint it over to add like a little bit of a gradient here. Like the neck is really cut off, like that doesn't have any transition. And in the face behind the eyes, I'll need to leave a white stripe like this. I think that's quite good. So for the legs, I thought I'm going a bit more out of the gray, into the gray I mean. I'll just paint them gray, as well as I also will paint the beak gray. There's one thing missing and it's the eyes. So for the eyes, technically they would have like really dark black eyes, but I can't do that because like you won't see the eyes. So I was thinking of making them brown or anything like this. That way you can see them. And now I will have to create a new texture, and that's how I animate. So we go use blank, and then I just need 2 frames technically, but I could also make 10 frames out of it, so they only blink 1 time every 10 frames because it's easier. I don't have to do math. I just add a 0, confirm, and then for this texture I make these 2 visible. Then I click on this, apply texture. I applied the texture to both of the eyes, and now I take the color of the goose, which is this black here, and I paint it over. I already automatically did it for the other eye because it's the same texture on both of the eyes, and now it's blinking very fast. We can change the timer of that by changing this to, let's do 5. And then, that's cute. It's blinking. So now our mallard duck is done and dusted, and we can look at it in game. Isn't she adorable? Look at her. Oh, I'm holding her in my arms like that. I could also put her on my head like that. I think she's so cute. And what I can also do is put her in an item frame. Isn't that cute? Look at her. She definitely absolutely slays. Next up is the Hummingbirb. This one has quite a simple shape. I have 2 references open, and one of them is a very arched one and the other one is a very straight one, and now I'm trying to find like a middle solution, like something in between, but maybe I can't because like I don't know, maybe I'm just doing the straight one because the arched one seems very confusing. Like this. And then I'll do the straight look. I'm adding a bit more of like a curvature thingy on the back, I'd say. And then I think like these feathers here, I'll put like another one here. Maybe I'll make them together. I think that's quite a good shape, to be fair. So for the beak, I want to add like another bit of face to the front, like that. And they have more of a flat head. And now I'm adding the beak, which is very long. Okay, we need to make it very thin. And then I would say I'll make another one that's a little bit thinner to the front. This is now a bit too long. They do have a long beak though. Ooh, wait, that's actually adorable. But I think at the bottom here, the feathers actually spread. Maybe like this? I don't know. Technically, I could probably rotate them. Maybe that would help. Okay, I think that's quite accurate. I think that's quite good now. We still obviously should not forget to add some cute little eyes. I think actually that's a good size because these birds are tiny, so making big eyes would be even more cutesy, you know. And last but not least, we need to add the wings, which, oof, that's gonna be hard because for these we want to animate, so I'm just gonna make like the biggest blob I can. But the first pair of wings is gonna be in the middle, and then we can go ahead and duplicate it, and then we go rotate it like this, and then we duplicate it again and rotate like this. These are just big papers now, but with the texturing they will look more like wings. So let's start texturing, okay? For the texturing we need to turn off the wings first because we want to just texture the burb itself, and we definitely want to make this good boy blue, but at first we need to start with a base color, which is this color here, because they do have some blue accents, but the base color is technically more of this brownish silver color. So I'm adding some highlights here at the bottom, and then when we're done with the silver part, we can can finally go in with the cool colors. We actually built over from the yellowish green over to the blue. So we start with the greenish colors. So now that we added the green, we can work our way over into the blue teal direction. And now last but not least, we go to this kind of blue and we go over at the top. And then we also slowly paint in these feathers, like at the bottom here. And now we have like this even darker blue, and this is like in the face here. I think over here at the front, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna paint in some random pixels here, because they have this interesting pattern. Obviously, we still need to do the beak, which is quite orange, like a very vibrant orangey red color. Awesome. And now we can give him a black eye, which actually we can shade the eye because it's 4 pixels, which is amazing. So I'm gonna paint it black first, but not completely black. And then I go in with a light color, like maybe even pure white, because that will be very shiny. So now we're gonna work on the last part, which are the wings. Oh, the wings. Enchantix. So I would say we only use the ones that are straight, which is these ones, the ones that are straight. At first, we are gonna make a texture. It's gonna be blank. And then we need to make 3 times the amount of what we have, because we have 3 frames. The wings are flapping in 3 different frames. And then we apply the texture to these wings, which now they're invisible, and oh, I can already see the pixels are long, which that's not good. So let's fix that really quick by making this cube a complete square. So I need to create this new texture, blank. And since I see the size of the pixels very large here, so I can't really go very in detail about it. So I'm gonna do the double amount of pixels, which is 64. And then we do 3 times that amount, which is 192, and put that in the second one, so we have 3 frames. Then we apply the texture here, and we can make intricate detailed wings. So let's paint in the wings with the color of like the head. Oh, this is quite a difficult shape, to be fair. And now I want to draw in the actual texture of the wings to make it look like feathers. So I'll pick like the darker color, and I go in here now with like some shadow, because the area here is a lot darker. This has like some highlights. And now we want to go in with the green again, and I go over this and I'll paint over the top of it. And then I'm also gonna use a bit of the blue, connecting it all together again. That's a wing, if I can say so myself. So now I'm copying these to the other sides, and then when I do the other frames, which that's what I'm gonna teach you guys now, is how I plan these, because I need to plan it first before I can copy. So, I mean, this one's quite obvious. I just need to find the right spot where it's supposed to start. Is gonna start here and go over here. So now I use a blue to mark where the wings are in the front. So these are 2 different blocks. This one goes in this direction and one goes in this direction. Like one you see the outlines, the other one you don't see the outline. Like this goes in this direction. So I picked the ones that look to the front, and I marked where the wings are gonna start. Then we have the middle one, which is the most simple one that already is done. I already copied the wing. And then we have the ones where it's facing back. One is facing this direction and the other one is facing this direction. Oh, yeah, not the front one here. So now I'm just copying and pasting them in my Krita platform. And hopefully this works. And won't you look at this? It's working! So let's see it in game. So now our very special hummingbird is done. And look at him flapping in front of my head. I can also put it on my head. Very cute. And here's the look of it in an item frame with the fast flipping wings. Technically they would even flip faster, but it would just look like you wouldn't see the wing animation anymore, because it would be too fast for your eyes to catch up with it. So I was like, I'm doing it that way. And before I show some of my friends the cool new 3D models, I'm gonna give us some of the names you guys suggested for all these animals. So first one is Fox for the orange car. Then we have Tom and Jerry. Now we need more orange cars.
Nope.
Ah, it's not orange. Come on, come on. Yes, I got it orange. I got it orange. So you're gonna be Shelby, and you're gonna be Storm. You're gonna be Bud, and you're gonna be Snowball. You're gonna be Smokey. And you're gonna be Muffin. You're gonna be Rust Bucket. Then someone suggested Porsche and didn't say a color, so I can pick myself. It's the black car, right? It must be the black car. Porsche. And last but not least, another orange car. Muscle baby. I just need to wait for... Can they breed again? Wait, they can. Oh, no! Oh. I just named the white one Muscle Baby. Anyway, I guess it had to be. Sorry, the white one is now Muscle Baby. Oh goodness. So now I'm officially out of name tags. And now we're actually ready to show them the models, which I've already placed them down, as you see. And they haven't seen them yet, so this is gonna be exciting. Especially Honey, because she wished for these. So let's see how they will react. Honey, 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 must be funny. Do you want to see something?
Sure.
Follow me.
Looking down.
Yeah. Close your eyes.
Well, I can't, because otherwise I won't see where I'm going.
You will walk like into the... Okay, you can look up now.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. No way. That is awesome.
Nice.
The animation on that is insane. What did you use? An arm stand?
Yes, it's a flying birb. There's another one here, look.
So many everywhere. They're really tiny as well.
Yeah, they are tiny in real life. I think they're even smaller
Yeah, I
in real
know,
life.
but like, that's really cool. Like, a bee is bigger than that. So is that the only bird you've done?
No, there's another one. DJ Khaled.
Oh! Oh, it's so cute! It's so cute!
And over here we have a lovely couple. Look at them.
Oh, best day ever.
Oh, Canadian Goose.
Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God. It looks amazing. What does the hummingbird look like on your head? Wow, I'm having that on my head. Chai.
Where is she? Chai, I got this feeling that you know. Yeah, I'm losing my control. Yeah, it's losing in my bones.
Hello?
Okay, follow me. Welcome to my property.
Oh, I love the trees.
Thank you. Do you notice something else?
Oh, there's a but what? How? Oh my God! Oh, they're so cute. How did you do that? And they're flapping their wings.
Yes. So there is more.
Yeah. Am I missing it?
Just
Oh. That's my bad, guys.
What's the
Andy,
thing?
do you want to see the thing?
I think Andy will freak out. You have hummingbirds! That's so cute!
I have hummingbirds.
Oh, you did the Canadian geese!
It's a Canadian goose.
You actually did them! That's awesome! They are so scary. You managed to make them look really cute.
Are they so scary? Do you have a traumatic past?
Oh, you have no idea. These guys, they hang down by the river in my city, and like, they're territorial birds. Like so territorial. To the point where they don't like to even share the sidewalk with people. If I walk near them, it's like a whole gang of them. They'll like come up and they're puffing their chest out, they're looking at you, and if you get too close, they hiss at you.
Seems like that's some very friendly birds I created. But I hope you guys enjoyed these birds and also the landscaping I make. And I just want to say thank you for my patrons supporting me. And if you want to become a patron too, the link is in the description. I appreciate each and all of you. And you can get these models that I have in this video on my Patreon. So the Canadian Goose will be for free and the animated hummingbird will be for my patrons only. Last but not least, I'm gonna give a big thank you again for all the amazing fan art. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!